Glory to God. Some of your faces are going to be in the newspaper. Some of your faces are going to be on TV, showing the before and the after picture. Glory to God, because God
It's Friday. How y'all doing? It's Friday. It's Friday. Can y'all hear me real good? It's Friday. I'm going to take this off. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thank you. Please click like and share if you haven't done so already. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Are y'all sitting down? Are you sitting down right now? I'm gonna still talk about what I had planned to talk about, but I'm gonna wait till 100 people get in here. We're about 13 short of 100 people. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, we close, we close, we close, we close, we close. Oh, we close, we close, we close. Lord, oh, 10 more people. Come on, Lord. Come on, come on, come on. 8 more people, 8 more people. Come on, Lord. Mm-hmm. 7. Oh, Lord. Yep. You better be sitting still for this one. Oh, Rudy Badookie. Oh, a Rudy Badam Dookie. Hey, y'all. Y'all need to be sitting down. 6 more. Oh, we got 104. Hey, Rudy Badookie. A Rudy Badookie is a word that Marcellus coined and basically means a bunch of bullshit. So, Leanne, yeah, we got to start off on the Rudy Badookie. That set the tone for my show tonight. I had planned to go in a whole nother direction, but I feel like laughing. All right, here you go, y'all. This came across my desk from somebody that was, I'm just gonna put it up. Shit, we'll fill in the blanks later. Rudy Badookie. This was today in Mexico. This was today in Mexico. This was, yes, today in Mexico. I'm just gonna let that sit right there. Rudy Badookie. This is the preacher who said that anytime a pastor get in trouble, they should call him. But he up there in his underwear, his panties. Mind you, he's in Mexico with Kendall and his 2 daughters. So I'm wondering who took the pictures. These are still shots from an actual video, by the way. It was actually a video of him walking around in his pretty pink panties. It was actually a video. This was actually, these are still shots from a video that came across my desk. So I'm wondering who shot the video, because I would hate to think that he had either one of his daughters taking pictures of him in his pantalones. So, yeah. Dog Cigar Mafia. This is Larry Darnell Reed, the prophet, the apostle. Lady Shay Shay, I'm not messing with you. Aruba Dookie. Aruba da Bookie. Yeah, I can't even say it. Aruba da Dookie. Aruba da. This is the preacher that said that other preachers, when they get in trouble, should call him. So Lester on Tasha K's show said that he had a small wee-wee, so I guess he wanted to show everybody what he's working with. I don't know. He said he had a 5-inch wee-wee, and he's a 3-minute man, so I guess he wanted to let everybody know. Yeah, go grab that Glenlivet. I got my dark liquor. Yeah. Aruba. 5 inches in 3 minutes. This. Nene, I ain't messing with you either. So I'm up here. I'm just gonna sit there and talk for a minute while I drink the liquor. He put a sock in his panties, dog cigar. Lord have mercy. If this ain't the, I can't even insult the LGBT community. This ain't been a good Black History Month for him, that's for sure, or birthday month, because his birthday on the 13th. Aruba the Dookie. That ain't a sock, that's a baby footy. Aruba Dookie. Aruba Dookie. Man. Yeah, baby footy. You know the one you get from Foreman Mills. Damn, did the spots fly off him onto the glass? Possibly. Hey, this is the preacher, the prophet, the 888 man. The one who said he ain't gay, the one who said, who likes to put preachers out there on blast when they have pictures of their news or sextivities. Here you are on a trip with your daughters and your assistant, and you got a video. Somebody was videoing you while you were walking around in your underwear. I would hate to think that it was your daughter, so that only leaves one other person that could be doing that. And we already know what Lester said he'd be doing when he would come over to the house and bring your food over to Cardi B's house. Oh, Aruba Dookie. And while you were laid around like that, walking around and standing up in the windows in your drawers, I'm wondering where your children were, because that's just Well, he sure one thing from what I know about the ladies, they say he sure won't be wearing gray sweatpants and attracting no attention. That ain't morning wood, did he? That's morning thorn. They in there sword fighting. Peen tip to peen tip. He said he had prophetic peen. That's prophetic popsicle stick. It would get lost in some great sweatpants. Oh, damn, Lady Shay Shay. Lord have mercy. Oh, splinter. That's what I say. That's a splinter. A toothpick. Larry Reed ain't standing up in nothing. Yeah, that song stand up in it. No, that don't apply to him. Yep. Lord have mercy. This is just wrong. Lord have mercy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this down now. I'm gonna put it up later though, but I'm gonna take it down because I want to laugh. Why? Pay attention to the splinter in my eye and ignore the plank in you. It's a small world, ass. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh shit! No. It's a stop insulting splinters. At least you can feel a splinter. You damn sure do. That shit hurt. It hits your nerve endings. He probably wearing a jock strap to make him have a print. Lord. Y'all mean. And in honor of this foolery, the cigar I'm smoking tonight is a Fat Bottom Betty. It's a Fat Bottom Betty. When I go back to the cigar lounge later, I'm going to be smoking a Crazy Alice. This is a Fat Bottom Betty. How appropriate. Because I heard he likes Fat Bottom. Ooh. Larry says cease and desist. Oh, Lord. Let me see. Do I still have that foolishness over here? Yes, I. No, I took it down. Damn. No, I didn't. Hold on. I'm going to let you enjoy this. Enjoy. I'll be right back.
Whoa. It's a churchy song. You may know the tune, but you might not know the words, but you're going to learn it today. Whoa, cease and desist letters are for punks. Whoa, cease and desist letters are for punks. You always got so much to say, but when somebody else does, you say, no way. Oh, cease and desist letters are for punks. Hey, y'all got the words? Y'all got the words? Here we go.
Remember when he did that? Oh, he talking about me again? Oh, Jav talking about me again. Today, right now, Miss Duval, right now as we speak. Yeah, he was filled out in that for oh, he talking about me right now live, as you say. Please hit the like button. Because if it is, I got something for that. Oh, he talking about me right now. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right with you. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm be right with you. I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something special for you to see. Since they want to talk about me, I got something for them. I try to leave people alone. They be out here lying on Tasha K stuff. Just bear with me for about 3 seconds. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be right with you. I promise you. I got something really funny. It's gonna be kind of crude, but it'll get you. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just hang on tight. Hold on, good people. Hold on. Oh, I got so many photos. I didn't realize I had this many photos. Oh, there we go. That's one. Okay, I see you, Bishop OnlyFans. I got you. I got you. I got you. Right Reverend Bishop OnlyFans. I got you right here. Y'all bear with me for a second. Cause I I like when jokers don't know how to keep their mouth off my name, keep my name out their mouth. I like that. That does me just fine. I'm with that. I'm with the shits now. Oh yeah, I'm with the shits. I am with the shits. You hear me? Hold on. Oh yes. I got time today. Mm-hmm. I'm saving it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all. I got something special for y'all to see. Oh, is it uploaded already? Let's see. Okay, it's done. Good, good, good. Okay, y'all. So okay. Because I was about to light him up. No, I wasn't gonna show the player pan video. I got something better than that. I got something better than that. I just made a thumbnail just for that. Oh, because oh, because I was about to let it go. Okay. So y'all saved him. Y'all saved him. Because boy, I was sitting there. I went over to Canva real quick. I was about to but I'll say okay. Because he called me this week. We talked. I thought we had understanding. After I went last time, I thought we had understanding. I was gonna say. But just to make y'all laugh one more time, I love watching this. This is funny to me. I'm sorry, shit.
Glory to God. Some of your faces are going to be in the newspaper. Some of your faces are going to be on TV, showing the before and the after picture. Glory to God, because God.
Why did, let's see, you said, why did, oh, I'm about to explain to you. That's good. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a fair one. Okay. So here it is. A lot of things people don't realize I keep to myself. I'm not as public as people think I am. When I was interviewing the 3 accusers of Larry Reed, William McCray snooped around because when Larry realized I was interviewing them, and I remember, I never put their names on the internet or even showed their faces. It was just accuser 1, 2, and 3. Larry knew who they were because, obvious reasons he knew who they were. So now we see that William McCray and him, because they in Charlotte together right now, supposed to be. Well, in the coming week, they're gonna be in Charlotte, and he's gonna be meeting him. And yeah. So anyway, because he was anti-Larry Reed last year. Now all of a sudden, well, I don't believe they did anything to those boys because he all that because he didn't got bought and paid for. But anyway, he found out the name because only one person knew who the 3 accusers were. That would be Larry Reed. So he got their names, contacted them, and said that why would you let him have your story? He's not even in the church sector. I am the originator of this thing, and my reach is bigger. So he was stabbing me in the back. He's done that to me on more than one occasion. So I let it ride. I gave him a pass because William McCray is not loyal to anybody. William McCray is a narcissist. He's very arrogant. So he does that to everybody. So who am I? I'm no different. So I let it ride. Let it ride. He to this day, he just recently found out because I said it, that I knew about what he did. He's done that. He did that with Jimmy Battles as well. He would always call me wanting to know what new information I had about Larry, but he would never share anything that he had with me. It was always, he was a taker. He was never a giver. So I don't do one-sided relationship, business or personal. So I stopped entertaining his calls. And then when I stopped entertaining his calls, he got on a public space. So I don't believe those accusers are credible because they won't show their face and they won't say their name. And, he started taking little jabs. I'm like, no, we don't trust you. None of us do. But I didn't say that public. I just, William McCray, out of space, out of mind. I just, whatever. So that's one thing. Then he actually filed a false copyright strike when I first got on the air and had my channel taken. And that was personal for me because not only did I have, because I've learned the hard way, I had some of my old film clips on here, my acting reel. So I've since downloaded all. So I had stuff from my family, my kids' graduation, and he had the channel taken. So all that footage was gone. But luckily, I got it back up because he had some little guy that he was doing the mattress mambo with. They copyright strike. This William McCray. I never used any William McCray material. Something happened. But the point is, because he's not even supposed to be on social media at all because of the court situation. So I let all that ride, and it just kept festering. And then the more he talks, the more irritated I get. The sound of his voice just irritates the absolute hell out of me. And because I think he's plus a long time before this social media thing, I had a filmmaking friend that wanted to hire him to be in a film. And she was, she had made provisions for him. She was going to pay him and everything. And the day of filming came, he was a key part of the shoot we were doing that day. He had to cancel everything because he didn't show, and she lost a lot of money. So I just don't like it. He's an asshole to me. And I'm tired of pretending. I made a vow going into this year. I'm not going to go along and get along. If you're a piece of shit, you're an asshole, I'm going to call a spade, and I'm going to with you. And that's good for my mental health and my physical health. So if you ain't about shit, and I don't think you about shit, past January 1 of this year, no more Mr. Nice Guy. If you're an asshole, I'm gonna call you up to the carpet. Period. Male, female, undecided, and he's an asshole. So, and that whole thing about he wants his footage back from Vincent, shit. All they're gonna do is try to take in and blackmail some people with it. Old ass sex tapes and shit and nude pictures. He want to regurgitate all that shit. How you gonna call somebody gay or call somebody out about being gay and you gay? No straight man has fingernails this long. No straight man wearing a lace front wigs. No man does that. You got acrylic nails and lace front wigs. Nobody does that. Daddy Grace is his idol, so he tries to imitate Daddy Grace. But Daddy Grace had a whole bunch of children. Daddy Grace wasn't on, well. But I mean, I'm how can I say this without getting canceled? I'm sick of black church sissies. Gay people I don't care nothing about. But them black church sissies, the ones that the real flamboyant, Little Richard, Wop Baba Lubop types, I'm sick of them. It's not even the end of February, and I'm just sick of them niggas. I'm sick of. I am the only person out here. That's why people attack me so much, because I'm the only straight guy out here talking about stuff. All these bloggers you see, they're just as gay and just as crooked as a cooked piece of spaghetti. Ain't nothing straight about none of them. And that's their business. But what I'm saying is, that's why these people have been attacking me. I get all kind of stupid troll accounts. Another thing, you trolls, y'all type these long blocks. I never read them. As soon as you say, well, as soon as I read the first line or two, block you, delete your comment. I don't read that shit. So you're wasting your time. I just can't stand y'all, man. Y'all just you go to their profile, they got all this stuff to say about me. You go to their profile, they had no video, no subscribe, nobody subscribed to them. It's just a troll account. I just block, delete, and report. But hey, Medina. He was threatening Vincent for his files and threatening to call and roll up on his parents. That's all talk. Because if William McRae roll up on anybody, William McRae gonna be deceased. Because if he dumb enough to make a threat like that against somebody's parents, that's a crime. But I hope that was just some rumor that spread. I would hope he wouldn't be that dumb. He's arrogant and slow, but he ain't stupid, I would hope. Yeah, walk around like Little Richard, light-skinned Little Richard. Nobody do that shit. So I don't care for him. He's got attitude. But yeah, y'all say the shit out of Jive, because I was ready to go all the way left because I got some interesting pictures. I just made I forgot I had them pictures. From his OnlyFans days. Oh yeah, I had them. Oh, I was about to go all the way ham. You think these pictures from Mexico? Let's see you that day. Mexico is buck wild. Oh boy. Because I was about to go left. I was about to go real left. Oh my God, I was about to go left. It was going to be a Nutville special up in here. Oh, I'm going to put it in there anyway. I ain't going to upload it, but I'm going to have it just in case somebody going to get froggy. I already have my ammunition waiting on me. Let me see who this is. What you want? Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay. Huh. Whoa, hold on, y'all. Hold on here. Hold on 1 second. This is big. Oh, this Conscious TV. Conscious TV is saying he admitted to sleeping with Vincent, and he confronts Craig the writer. Conscious TV saying he's gonna sue Craig the writer. And he's gonna go to LA to do an interview. So I guess Larry's gonna go to LA and out himself for ratings. So he'll probably be on Armand Wiggins' show, or either the other guy, Storm Monroe. Which one of them lives in LA? Armand, right? Because at the video of Conscious TV, the 44-minute and 44-second to 54-minute, it said Larry admitted sleeping with Vincent. Larry said that he's coming to LA to do an interview. I'm sure it's with Armand. Threatened to sue Craig, but not Vincent. Of course he's not going to sue Vincent. He don't want that kind of smoke. Okay, so Amon Wiggins is doing, yeah, he's going to go get in here, get in here. He's going to go there. No wonder he's been radio silent about Larry Reed, him and Storm. They're going to probably do another 3-man power. Ooh, Conscious is going to have a sissy fit. He was crying. Ooh, boy, he sure no going. Ooh, y'all. Guess what he gonna do if he don't get to go to LA with his snookums? You know what's gonna happen if he don't get to go to LA with his snookums? He's going to.
He gonna cry in the car.
It's about to get ugly. So now I see why you went to Mexico, sir. Deep breath. Look around. Okay, they got me. So now I got to just come on out as being a big old flaming hot Cheeto. So I'm going to go to LA. I'm going to that's why I said, let everybody do their content. Let them make their money. I've gotten more money since I've done it. Right. You can. Put up what you want. Yeah, get in here. Get in here. No wonder. Get in here. Get in here. You've been bought and paid for. So you're going to do his interview. It's coming out the dark party. Because he always like to get ahead of a story. Can't get ahead of this. It's already been out there. What? And his caption is all publicity is good publicity. Oh, okay. Somebody sent him 30. He flashing that somebody sent him all this money. People were sending him in PayPal and stuff. $23,960 his PayPal balance. Good for you. Good for you. But your money, you can't take your money with you where you're going. That's good for him. Good for him. And I know you're listening and you got people listening. Good for you. I might not get $5, $10 a night on CashApp. Maybe I do. Sometime I don't. But guess what? Guess what? I can't go be in your shoes. Cause you are screwed. You're getting money now because you're putting it in there and making it like some people are sending it to you. You're sending it to yourself. Ain't nobody a fool but them slow ass 7th grade educated motherfuckers that follow you. Okay. So if y'all feel led by the Spirit, I ain't done none of the stuff he did. I'm out here trying to make a movie and do positive things. And I got a little chihuahua named Amy, and she just as sweet as she can be. And we good people over here. We don't break no laws. Even though, you know, people have said I've done bad things. He been denying that he gay and that he got the package and all the other stuff, and he's sending messages out. So he's finally realized the gig is up. So now this is my educated guess, since he's going to come to Atlanta, pack his bag, go out there to LA. He's going to do an interview, according to Cox TV, he's going to do an interview in LA. So this is his coming out time. He's going to, and then but watch what I tell y'all now. When he does come out, he's going to say that I outed him. Before it's all over, I'm going to get blamed, and he's going to say, well, Daryl Moore outed me. Then he's going to try to label, from being mentally unstable and violent and all that, now I'm going to be labeled homophobic. So he's going to try to turn me, have a larger group of people come after me now, because he's going to put them alphabet people on me. But I ain't homophobic. Some of the coolest people I know, just as gay as, I'm in the film industry. I've been on film sets where I'm the only straight person there. And I'll tell you, I'm here to tell you, you ain't been to a party till you go to a party hosted by some gay folks. Boy, they know how to have good food and good liquor. Oh my goodness, you'll be full. You'll be full up to here with liquor and food. And they don't have cheap food neither. Do I think Visitor Jordan gonna stick by? They've been looking for a gateway into the LGBTQ community because there's a lot of money over there. So I don't know. Don't nobody like him no way. So what he got to lose? So we shall see. Because he ain't. Somebody please explain to him why he can't be seen in the same space with the parking lot thought. Hold on. I'm gonna just let you look. I got time tonight. What the hell? I ain't even got to what I want to talk about, but it's fun though. This is entertainment. Hold on. Is this the one? Hold on. Hold on. Yep. Let me take this off. This thingamadoodle. See, this is when you get arrested for busting that Badissi open in the parking lot. Oh yeah, because he's not gonna be embraced over there because he's been denying he's gay all this time. But Lady Shay Shay, that right there was the official court document from when he was arrested for selling Badissi on Two Notch Road. For those who ain't familiar with Columbia, South Carolina, Two Notch Road is where all the strip clubs and the host roll is, right near Fort Jackson military base. But see, Fedora, Conscious TV is not a preacher. He's never claimed to be a preacher or a church leader, or because Conscious TV practices witchcraft. This man was a preacher. Didn't you hear me just play that sermon earlier? That was him speaking in them fake tongues. This man right here, he's not going to go on Conscious TV platform until after he do the Amon Wiggins show. Yeah, he's not going to go over there until he do Amon Wiggins. He's not going to go over there until he do Amon Wiggins. Amon Wiggins has the big broad. And see, if you have been paying attention to Parking Lot Thought, he's been getting roasted in his own comments. He's gonna go over there to get in here. He's gonna say, "Oh, I'm gay," and then Amon, because Amon has slid some funds, going welcome to the community, and they're gonna do their kumbaya moment. Then later on, he'll give the plan B, the B-side road interview to his boo thing over here, his public relations Parking Lot Thought. He'll get the second hand interview. I don't know, CR. But yeah, that's how it's gonna play out. But you watch what I tell you now. I'm gonna get labeled homophobic, and because he's gonna try to sick the alphabet people on me. Because I got accused of that way back. But I'm like, I don't have a problem with gay people. I just don't like you. I don't care who you sleep with or who you love. That's your business. I don't like you as a person. That don't have nothing to do with your sexual orientation. Because who you sleep with is none of my business. You ain't paying my bills. I ain't paying yours. I don't care. Do you? That's between you and God. I ain't got a heaven or hell to put you in. Chip on the way over questions. He's bought. He's a bought friend. So that's all that is. I mean, he gay. This is the year of exposure. And since you're out here, Larry, and you about to come out, I'm gonna do something for you. I just have a question. Have you ever been swallowed? Because that ain't that what y'all making fun of him out here? Like, you been swallowed. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it? Oh, Friday Night Live with the A-Team. Y'all please click like and share. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm growing organically, and I'm trying to make some changes and move on up in the world. Let me see. And y'all bless the CashApp. God bless you. Jimmy Tammy never really needs you. Ooh, look out. PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, you know. If he can get somebody to donate him. Exactly, DD. Nobody cares about you being gay. It's 2024. The only people that care about that is them real old, them judgmental church folk. Nobody else care about that. What we care about is misappropriation of funds, embezzlement, child molestation, spreading of HIV and AIDS and other STDs. Those are the kind of things we are concerned about. Nobody cares about you being gay. Like I said the last time I was on there, people and dead folks in the cemetery can see that you're gay. You just as gay as the day is long, and twice on Sunday. Oh, he's about to come out. He's gonna have a special thing, according to Puss in Boots parking lot thought. If he's on, he did a video and I read the thing. Larry finally admits he slept with Vincent. He had to admit it, but he gonna say it was just a one-off of 13-year ongoing relationship. He gonna have to admit everything. Because see, if you admit one thing, you got to go on and cover it all off. Yeah. Do I have a Cash App? Yes, I do. It's right here on the ticker tape. It's right here. And it's right under my name, the Cigar Vlogger. $INVMANFILM. Just right there below my Cigar Vlogger name, and rolling in the ticker tape right there. See, there it is. Paid my Cash App, my PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo. Yes. Thank you. I don't know who Vincent has decided to do his interview with. I really haven't asked him because I didn't want to pressure him. He's been through a lot. Think about what he's been through. In telling his story, he's already, lived his life as a gay man, but he told intimate details and he admitted it to being part of a crime. Let's put that in perspective. Embezzlement and misappropriation of funds from a nonprofit in a church, those are serious crimes. And he implicated himself in that. Would I do the interview? Yeah, thank you, Coffee Grind, Gospel, and Crystal. Thank you. Oh, sure I would. Of course. Are you kidding me? Not only would I do the interview, I might even bring him here. Shoot, let him see what Cleveland, Ohio is doing. Take him to the cigar bar. Oh, Lord, this Lester. Hold on one second. Hey, brother, what's up? I'm doing my podcast. What's up? Oh, okay. All right. I'll hit you up later. Jazz is playing a recording of me and him about thank you, ma'am. And what would that recording be? I'm curious to see. Hey, Harriet, I ain't seen you in so long. I'll be following you though. What is he playing of me? A tape of me. And it better be the whole thing. Jazz is playing a recording. What is he playing? Is it a phone message? Because I know the last time when I talked to him this week, I'm almost certain he recorded me. Fine. Oh, it's a phone call. Yep, he recorded us talking when he called because I noticed he glitched out. and I heard the boop boop, so I knew he was recording. It don't matter because I didn't say nothing to him then that I wouldn't say before. But I guarantee it ain't the full phone conversation. But that's okay. Yep, that's it. That's it. I knew he was recording me. That's how I know he can't be trusted. Oh, and by the way, y'all, it was a 40-minute conversation. So if he only play a little bit of it, that means he cut it to fit his narrative. It was a 40-minute conversation because I was driving from one side of town all the way across town. So if he don't play the full 40 minutes, play it. It's a full 40-minute phone conversation. He fought from the one place I was at all the way through town back to my house. I drove for it was a 40-minute drive because I had to make some stops. Oh yeah, and because see, let me tell you what I said to him about those crowns. So brace yourself, y'all gonna get comfortable. I'm about to tell you. So this is what I said to him in the phone conversation. Yeah, I know he just making it like I just came from him. So since that's the case, the gloves are coming off. What I said to Jivey Thunder Thighsy. Oh no, and he had on a pink shirt and on like some like lip gloss on that day we was talking on the phone. So so I said to him, "You're like, Daryl, you mistaken. He ain't pay me no money." I say, he gave you $5,000. You bragged that he gave you $5,000 because he was trying to have sex with you. And he even said that, alluded to that on Tasha K's show. So this is what happened. I said to him, you charge $1,500 for your crowns. That's 2 crowns, right? So that's $3,000 because I went to school. I can add. So that's $3,000. Then an extra $2,000. So that's the $5,000. No, if you go to my website, I charge $2,500. I said, okay. The last time I looked at your website, them crowns were $1,500. And when you would really be pressed for money, when they took your Patreon from you, you dropped the price of them crowns down to $1,000 even. So, yeah, Thunder Thighs over there. I said, this is how like, I said, you ever heard the term pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme, multi-tier marketing, like prepaid legal and all that? I said, that's what Larry and you got going. He couldn't give you outright $5,000 for you to form a coalition with Andrea Garrison, Miko Yu, and CTV, because that would have been a paper trail. So what he did, since you offer a service, he purchased your service. Oh, I'm gonna give you this $5,000 for 2 crowns. Now, who gonna give $5,000 for 2 funky ass crowns that you can make over here if you go to Hobby Lobby yourself, get some glue and some rhinestones and a plastic band? You can make that shit and a prom king hat for like $50, but he charging $2,500 a pop. Okay, so this is how you get around like Ponzi schemes. You pay cash, or them pyramid schemes. You pay cash. And they don't give you a service in return. That's what was getting people popped and going to jail. But prepaid legal, same setup, but you give them money, they give you prepaid legal service. And if you bring people in up under you and they pay a fee, then you kick money up to the person above you, and then they kick a little bit back down you for bringing the people up on, and you keep moving up the ladder the more people you bring in. So that's kind of what him and Larry were doing. Larry needed him to be out here windmilling to try to distract me from focusing on him. So he gave this guy $5,000 for some crowns. So if anybody accuses, he doesn't work for me. I bought some items from him. I bought some crowns. Have you ever seen those crowns? Have you ever seen him wear those crowns? Have you even heard him mention those crowns? I'll wait. So that's how you get around. He's very sinister, very slick. He's diabolical. He gets around that. Well, I purchased something from him. I didn't buy him. I didn't pay him. I didn't pay him to work for me. Really? You didn't? You didn't pay? Okay, Playboy. Hold on. Okay, you didn't. You're right. You didn't pay him. You didn't pay him. You didn't pay him. You didn't pay him. You right. You didn't pay him. You didn't pay him. Hold on. You didn't pay him. No, you didn't. No, no, no. You didn't pay him. You did not pay him. No, sir. No, sir. You did not. Oh, no. You didn't pay him. You didn't pay him. I want you to listen. Listen, Linda. Y'all still with me? Put a 1 in the chat. Yep. So I got something for him today. Okay. Y'all good. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. Good. So before I play this audio, since he want to go there, I wasn't going to show this, but since it's obviously that he can't be trusted, take a look at this. This is Bishop OnlyFans. This is Bishop OnlyFans King Jive Show. The former elder of the Kojic Church. There we go. There we go. Bishop OnlyFans. Tootie Booty, alias Turkey Leg. Yeah, he was an elder in the Kojic Church until he got kicked out. Yeah. Summer lunch stealing program boy. That's him. That's him. I told y'all I ain't taking no prisoners this year. Thunder thighs. Lightning flashing. Oh, he just apologized. I know he damn well he did because I got this. I got this. Yeah, he gonna apologize because he know I ain't playing. But this is the proof, y'all. Pay attention. Here you go.
I became cool with someone just like you. You saw fuck shit, you walked away. Even if I didn't see it when you saw it, so what? When I did see it, I walked away, and I'm literally being stalked because I did walk away and because I did give Larry what I gave him to help him with his case. But for him to keep spinning this narrative that I lied to him about anything and that I wasn't giving him receipts, that's a lie.
And it's really complicated mentally. And my only hope is that I hope everything can be at peace and okay. That's my highest wish. And I'm also appreciative of what happened today because y'all spazzing out on each other and things getting really ugly on Andrea's end and bringing up the mom or on your end, with the, her a miscarriage and everything. Like, y'all needed to see all that out of each other to just close the book and say, look, we ain't never even got to pretend now. I don't like you. You don't like me. Bone.
I sure don't. I don't. And that's the thing. Let me put this 2 years ago on pause. I don't have to pretend. I was willing to pretend for the sake of this case. Because I just didn't want no more fighting amongst any of us. I don't have nothing for her.
The sake of the case. They both admitted right there. And that was on Parking Lot Thoughts show. That they all was working together for Larry Reed to come against me. I told y'all I ain't playing this year. I'm not playing. No. Okay, he apologized. But why he still got my name in his mouth though? Why he recorded me without my permission? That's not, you don't apologize after you play a recording that you and I had in private because it was offline, I don't care if you record me. Just tell me, because I ain't got nothing to hide. But it's just the idea. You record it. I know he was recording me, so I'm talking to him, and I knew at some point he was gonna do something with the audio. Okay, I ain't got nothing to hide like he do, because that is what he really is. That's what he feels towards me. Oh, they're in a chat saying you're going to get a huge lawsuit because if I get called in the court for anything, and I'm going to say this again, God is my witness. Every medical record that son bitch has from the time he was born into this earth, I'm going to subpoena. I'm not playing. I'm not even going to discuss my strategy, but I can say this much. This time, there will be no mediation. There will be no settlements. Those medical records are going to come into court, and I'm going to put you on Front Street. If he's dumb enough to let them put a battery in his back and bring me into a courtroom again, if I get anything in my mailbox that got any kind of court on it, all hell going to break loose. I'm going to release everything I got to the Associated Press. Because if I can't get justice in a court of law, I'm going to get it on the street. You heard it here first. If I can't get justice in the courts, I'm gonna get it on the street. Associated Press, every news outlet that I can think of, gonna get a copy of all of it, and I'm gonna subpoena them medical records. They better go the hell away. If you don't sue Tasha K, if you don't sue Vincent, if you don't sue Lester Peltier, if you don't take all these people that have accused you of molesting them, if you don't take all of us to court at the same time, you better leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm going to ruin you. I am not playing no more. If I am the only person that keeps getting harassed, the next time I go before a judge, you just know, Larry Darnell Reed, your medical records are coming with me. Your medical records and the information from Raleigh, North Carolina Health Department, all of that's coming to court with me. All of that's coming to court with me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to tell you the rest of it. But if you bring me before a judge again, or you have a lawyer send something to my doorstep or email me, your medical records are coming with me. Your medical records are coming with me, and they're going to be entered in the public record. And everybody in this world can be able to read them for themselves. Because there ain't going to be no seal bullshit. Ain't going to be no seal, nothing. So if you don't want nobody to know the real deal, well, you already been outed. Because if you don't sue anybody else, because I ain't ever came out in the public said you definitively have HIV. Other people have. And if you don't sue them, you best not fuck with me. Go make sure that they know that I'm online right now. If I get one document to my mailbox from any attorney or any judge or any court, your health records is coming with me. I am not backing down. I don't care if I got to pick up cans on the side of the road. I am going to make sure that your health records get entered into a court of law, and they're going to be public record from now until the day you and I both die. I am not playing. You better not bother me. You better not let that damn wig wearing Ashford Simpson looking clown down in South Carolina put a battery on your back and hype you up to come mess with me. Because when it all boils down, he ain't going to be in court. You are. He ain't going to have his health records in court. You are. He's not going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to back and forth to court. You are. I am not playing with you. You better go away. Because you got bigger fish to fry than me anyway. You got people out here that have accused you of giving them HIV. You got people out here that have had relationships with you a length of time. You got other people that fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. The people you had put in my ear to try to convince me with that mediation last time, they're no longer here. I am going to the mat with you this time if you come after me again. I'm gonna be sued, and that go for anybody over there. Ain't nobody got no reason to sue me anyway. But if you mess with me, Larry Reed, I'm telling you, don't do it, because I'm not gonna back down this time. I didn't back down last time. I was just my mom, my dad had died. I had COVID. I ended up having a stroke. Ended up getting sick. My mother had a stroke, and then she died. I had a lot going on. All of that has been dealt with. I'll be on you with a laser-like focus if you mess with me. I'm not playing. I'm not just talking big because clicks, likes, and views. Leave me alone. I have never accused you of molestation. That's a damn lie. You tell people that I've come to buy your house threatening to kill you. That was a lie. If I was going to do something to you, I would have never came by your property and drove. I didn't get out my vehicle and cross the sidewalk. I was on the other side of the street talking to a white man. There was a landscaper. He said, "Oh, you must be here to see that the gay people that live right, the gay black people that live right there." We talked for 15 minutes. If I was going to do something violent, as you've been telling people, I would have never let nobody see me. It would have never been in the middle of the day in broad daylight. It would have been at night. But you kept telling people that, "Oh, he drove by my house." It's a public street, you idiot. I didn't cross the sidewalk, so I wasn't no criminal trespass. I was in the street, and somebody saw me, and I talked to them for 15 minutes. You just freaked out and panicked, and then you moved in that U-Haul again, bumpity, bumpity, bumpity. Oh, Daryl. See, that's the thing. People keep saying Daryl went too hard. Y'all soft because you're not men. You're gay. So you're not used to anything hard other than the peen. I advocated for 3 people that accused Larry of molesting them, sexually assaulting them. But I went too hard. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I went too hard. Yeah. What that translates to, I didn't take the payoff money like y'all did. That's what it translates to. I didn't take the payoff money to look the other way or stop talking about the stories. That's what it translates to. Okay. I'll take that all day. But what I will not take, I suggest you leave me alone. That's all I'm gonna say. Where was all these people in 2019 when me and the 18 was out here investigating business licenses, nonprofits? Where were they? Where were they? Where were they? Because if I come into court this time, exactly. Because if I come into court this time, oh boy, if I come into court this time, take a look at the bank statements on this here. Take a look at the bank statements. Because if I come in there this time, I ain't coming in there. All I'm gonna do is like, can you care to explain that? We got a person right here that's, according to Tasha K's interview, say they saw your HIV medicine and your PrEP medication, and then you pay for them to get PrEP medication. This guy right here on the screen. He said out his own mouth, he saw your HIV medicine, he saw your PrEP, and then he paid for you to get PrEP. This is the same guy that said you had a 5-inch dick and you can only last 3 minutes. I didn't say none of that. He did. And I see all these payments that was made May of last year in an 11-day span, totaling over $2,700 cash. On top of the $9,000 a month he got for being your personal chef. He didn't cook for the whole house. He only cooked for you. And then he had a rent-free apartment and car, and all his utilities and bills were paid. And when you had him down in Miami, he was in a $4,500 a month apartment. So you come on and bring it. You bring it. You bring it. You bring it. I got you. You bring it. I didn't never say nothing about you having HIV and PrEP and all the medicines and pills. I didn't, but you want to bring me in court? Okay. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Because your medical records, your 13-year relationship, gonna all be brought into court. Because there's a video of a man that freely said he had a 13-year relationship with you. And the stuff that you accused me of in that original lawsuit, he said he was a part of you doing all of that. He took ownership in his part. He said, you traveled and stayed in the best hotel, ate the best food, did all this, never paid a dime. It was all off the backs of the people that were in your church. Your online church, your My Bullshit Now network. Hello, Pastor. Hello, Pastor. Welcome. Welcome. All I'm going to say is don't let that freak of nature down in South Carolina put a battery in your back and hype you up to bring me back in court, because I'm coming with this. I'm going to have the detective on the line. I'm going to get a statement from him. I'm not playing. I am not playing, I swear. Don't you let this boy right here hype you up. Don't you let this boy right here hype you up to come mess with me again. Because I ain't backing down this time. I'm telling you, I am not. Your medical records are going to come into open court. And everybody in the entire world is going to finally get to see once and for all your HIV status and your health situation, what's going on with you. And if you bring me into court, that's what's going to be. That's what it's going to be. And the documentation from Raleigh, North Carolina Health Department going to be brought right along with it. I am not playing with you. If you don't want that to ever see the light of day, you better find you somebody else to fuck around with. I am not playing, because if you try to send anything to my mailbox, I'm subpoenaing those health records of yours, because I have a right to a vigorous defense. I'm going to subpoena the Raleigh, North Carolina Health Department documentation, because every time they tried to contact you, they had to keep a log of it. So when they first called you, they documented that. When they sent you a letter, they documented that. When they came to your house, they documented that. So I strongly suggest you don't let this gargoyle hype you up to come out here messing with me, because he ain't gonna be in court spending money. He's not gonna be on with a news camera crew with a mic in his face. You are, and I am. He's gonna be somewhere off in the corner, because he already knows you're embarrassed to be seen in public with him. You'll be around anybody. You'll take pictures with anybody else. You'll hang out with anybody else. You'll even do whatever with anybody else. He never gets invited to any of your functions. He can't even get a to-go plate in a styrofoam container. Don't let that boy hype you up. Don't let that boy hype you up, because I am not playing. Stay away. Stay away from that boy right there. Stay away from that freak of nature with the shoe polish around his edges. Stay away from him, because he's going to get you in a lot. You think you got the heat on you now with everybody talking about you. Oh, wait till they get you in the court. Wait till they get you in the courtroom. Wait till they get you in the courtroom. No, Marcus, he out here flashing PayPal accounts and everything, talking about how much money people sending him and all that. But that's an old tactic that his mentor does to try to entice people to continue to give. Oh man, they jumping off ship off that Patreon left and right, because he had a telethon with Jordan earlier this week, trying to drum up some money. No, that's all the same person. That's Conscious TV. That is Conscious TV. The one I had to get a civil stalking and protection order against. Mm-hmm. Got to get a silver stalking protection order against that fool. I'm not playing. I ain't even talk about what I was going to talk about. I kind of hint around it, but when that thing with the yeah, please click like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Reverend. You might have to get your cola oil out and cast out demons. This is the man who said any preacher that gets in trouble needs to call him for consultation, how to get out of the situation. Same preacher, but he's standing there. He went on a vacation with his daughters, his two daughters, and his assistant. I'm saying assistant with my fingers up, making the quote unquote assistant. He did a video. These are still shots from the video of this, a preacher, a prophet, an apostle, as they call him. And he was reading a book about astrology. He wasn't reading the Bible in the video. He was reading a book on astrology in his drawers. I wonder who took the video. We have questions. Ain't that something? Just look at that. Oh, she not in the picture no more. They've been divorced. They've been married and divorced multiple times. He better not mess with me. I'm not playing. I swear to God, I ain't playing. I ain't playing. I'm battle tested. I'm battle ready. I am not playing. You better stay the hell away from me. I'm not playing. You better go and deal with the soccer player that you didn't keep your hoes happy. You better deal with the soccer player. You better deal with Vincent. Because if you come over here, oh, shit. Okay. Hold on here. Okay. Yeah, bless the CashApp. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that so much. It means so much to me. Thank you for the CashApp. I love you all. I love you. I love you with the love of the Lord. I really do. Oh, praise his name. And I'm about to send you a thank you right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you all. So yeah, yeah, that's right. Keep your hoes happy. Keep your hoes happy. Now, see, Lisa, Amanda, they've been together. Larry and him were together since they were in the 7th grade. So the manipulation started. I'm back. Sorry about that. I hit a cord by accident. I hit a cord. Y'all forgive me. I hit a cord by accident. Sorry about that. No. Can you see me? Can y'all hear me? No, they ain't getting me. Oh Lord, I can't talk right now. What happened? Hold on. So anyway. Boy. Yeah, y'all keep me in your prayers because they do a lot of spiritual warfare. They practice witchcraft. I don't believe in it. They practice that astrology and witchcraft. As crazy as I am, and I smoke and cuss and drink, I pray. I have, and people, you wouldn't believe how many people I get send me message. We praying for you every day. We praying for you every day. Hey Jimmy, how you doing, brother? How you doing? I couldn't tell you. No, Thunder Thighs ain't got me. Nobody got me. I just bumped the wrong cord by accident. I gotta get me a better desk because when I moved here, I had to leave my other desk in the old place and throw it out. Well, I had to throw it out because it was just too heavy to move. And yeah, I'm still setting up my workstation. Thank you so much. I appreciate all that. You believe in witchcraft? You believe in root work? I don't believe in that. Oh, okay. Lester's on the broadcast with Jazz. That's good. Good for him. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know, he's already been interviewed by Tasha K. That's cool. Mm-hmm. I'll call on the name of Jesus. You can call her Oroye or Ringe or whatever they believe in. That's cool. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I'm protected. And on all sides. On all sides. Mm-hmm. I ain't worried about it. Because see, Lester was interviewed by official King Payne first. He broke that story with Lester. Then from King Payne, it went to Tasha K. There's nothing else to be interviewed about. Official King Payne broke the story. Tasha K took it to a larger audience. That's it. That's the end of it. So if he interviewed with me, what else can I ask him? He's told everything. Besides, if I want to talk to him, I pick up the phone. You saw he called me while I had there. So after Tasha K interview, if you had the chance to see it, if not, she'll put a version on in a couple of days on YouTube and you can watch it. He left no stone unturned. So Jives can go over there and try to backdoor and get an interview, get him some clicks, likes, and views and some money. That's good. Good for him. Happy for him. Happy for him. And I mean that. Go for it. Because all he doing repeating because there's nothing between those two interviews. Lester broke with King Payne. Let's get that clear. Shout out to King Payne. The story broke with King Payne. Then it went from there to Tasha K. So I think King Payne got like 20, 25,000 subscribers. And then, Tasha K got 1.5 million. So where else can it go other than the TV? Good for him. If he was able to get the day after or the 2 days after, well, what's today? Friday? 2 days after, because that interview was Wednesday. So good for him. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm all good with that. See, I'm not like certain people. It's enough room at the table for everybody to eat. We don't have to stab each other in the back. We don't have to talk about each other. That's why I say, what's up with this whole, well, I guess Let me take that back. I don't act like that because I don't pay bills with this. I do this for fun. These jokers pay their lights, gas, utilities, rent, whatever, off of this. So they'll kill each other to protect this. And I don't have that. That's not my thing. Like I was laughing the other day when my Google check hit the bank. I was like, oh, okay, some bill money. Less money I got to come out my pocket with. So it's all in fun. Y'all, please click like and share this video. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please do so. So I'm not out here trying to cut nobody's throat, stab nobody in the back for a click, like, and a view. Because like I said at the beginning, are you here for the victims or the clicks, likes, and views? That's what I was going to talk about tonight, and I'm going to talk about that right now. Are you here for the victims? Are you supporting the victims, or are you just wanting clicks, likes, and views? I came out here and I interviewed 3 people because I want to help them. I wanted them to tell their story. I wanted them to heal. I wanted them to have their voices heard. And then when I interviewed Jimmy Battles, I did the same thing, because Jimmy Battles will tell you, if he's still here in the chat, I said to Jimmy before I did the story, I said, Jimmy, I don't want to re-injure you. If you don't feel comfortable the way something is going, tell me, I'll stop, or we won't do the interview at all. I don't want to re-injure you. I want you to tell your story, but I don't want to re-injure you. I'm not using your story to weaponize it to go back at somebody. I want you to have your voice finally heard, because for years people have tried to shut you down. And that's what I did with Jimmy Battles. And then the story went viral. And I took that same approach with the 3 accusers who came out and told their story. I'm not going to use your story as a weapon. I want your voice heard. Now, if you decide to take legal action, you can use this interview when you go to court. If you don't want to go to court, you still have had your voice heard, and it's over and done with. And I never tried to sway them or convince them to say things or do things in a certain way. I let them talk, and whatever they felt like talking about, that's what you got in those 3 interviews. See, I was out here to help people. I'm not out here for clicks, likes, and views. I don't pay bills off of this. I do this for fun. And if I make a few dollars, great. That means there's less money I got to come out of my pocket from my day jobs, my day hustles, and my night hustles. Because when I leave here, I'm going to go drive Uber. I'm going to make me some more money, because I'm always multiple streams of income. I was out all day today notarizing documents. I do stuff. So I officiate weddings. I notarize documents. I process serve. I work selling cigars. I make movies. I shoot rap videos. I shoot documentaries. I do film work. I have things I do. This is something I do. Originally did to just have fun and relax, and then Jimmy Battle's story came to me, and then the whole thing changed for me. I'm like, I can't just be out here bubblegumming and having fun. It's people that want my help. So I shifted and started helping people. And because I started helping people, I started getting attacked. Because these people will beg, borrow, steal, and kill to keep that money flowing. And I didn't know that to the degree of depravity that these people will stoop to protect that bag. They're worse than anybody I've ever encountered in the street. And these are church folks. Church folks hurt Jimmy Battles. Not just George Bloomer. Church folks hurt Jimmy Battles. Church folks hurt these 3 victims. Then other church folks were supporting the wrongdoings of those church folks and attacked me, not just me, but then re-victimize Jimmy and those 3 victims. They had their names put on the internet, their faces, threatened, harassed, you name it. These is church folk. These ain't people out in the street. These ain't drug dealers, gangbangers, and violent criminals. These is people that will, it's 168 hours in a week. For 2 hours, they saved, they Bible saved, they shouting and speaking in tongues. They Aruba Dookie. They're doing all of that for 2 hours. The other 166 hours of the week, they're pure devils. I'm gonna say this again so it really clicks with you. Church folks hurt Jimmy Battles. Church folks hurt the 3 victims. I, dude out here on the fringes, believe in God and all that, but I drink, like I said, drink, smoke, cuss, raise hell. I'm not in the church realm. So a guy like me help them. Then they turn around, they attack me, and then they re-victimize those 4 people. Make it make sense. And they still mess with me. People troll me every day. You're a clout chaser. I don't even know what that bullshit means. Can somebody I just want to see, do it really apply to me? I'm going to look it up real quick. Clout chaser. Clout chaser. Definition. Clout chaser meaning. Urban Dictionary. What is a clout chaser? Clout chaser is a critical term for a person who is thought to be intent on attaining fame, especially one who tries to do so in ways considered desperate, such as leveraging their proximity to a famous people or doing things considered foolish, degrading, or dangerous. That don't apply to me. I damn sure ain't desperate. So that's what they mean, huh? Oh, wow. I agree. I'm just poking the bear a little bit. But I learned a valuable lesson in all this. I said it last time I was on. This ordeal has caused me, my prayer life has gotten much stronger because going through this, I prayed morning, noon, and night, all in between. So it strengthened my faith and increased my prayer life. Marcella, do you want to come up here? I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your voice, brother. I'm gonna put the link down in the chat for you. Yep, I'm gonna bring the link down there. Aruba Baduki. Aruba Dookie. Marcel, did come on up, brother. Lord have mercy, Jesus. All right, I'll give you a few minutes. Go and get that gas, brother. Ooh, boy. My. I have been through it. But I stay 10 toes down. I sure do. I can't say. When Marcella said that, they'll tell you, I probably have gotten on their very last nerve saying Aruba Dookie. It is funny to me. I don't know why. And I'm going to try to use that term now instead of cursing so much. So when somebody do something stupid, I'm like, oh, shut up, Aruba Dookie. I'm going to start using that term and try to use it more to cut down on the profanity. Plus, it's funny. It's just funny saying Aruba Dookie. I'm sorry, Aruba Dookie. Because I'm going to leave up out of here in a few minutes, but I just want him to talk. But Aruba Duke is funny. Y'all came, somebody, who was that? This was it, well, the coaches sent me a design of a t-shirt that had Aruba Duke on. I'm seriously going to get that t-shirt made. I'm going to have hashtag Aruba Dookie. My Cash App, Jeanette Webster, is right below my name right here. $INVMANFILM. There it is right there. I don't know how I'm pointing, but on my screen it's right there under the thing on the front. So it says Cigar Vlogger. My Cash App is right there. Yep. Yeah. Jimmy, you can come on. I didn't know. I thought you'd been out partying and stuff. You can come right on, brother. Marcel's buying honey packs at the gas station. Oh Lord, we ain't gonna talk about them honey packs. No Lord. Oh boy. Y'all seriously, I need y'all to pray for me though. Something I have a weakness. Thank you, Emmy. Thank you. I have a weakness that I'm gonna have to admit. And y'all forgive me because I do have this weakness. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to confess it here tonight. And I've been trying to hide this. I don't want the other side to put this out there. I got to confess. It's something I do every day. I like honey buns. I eat honey buns all day, every day. Y'all pray for my strength in the Lord. That's the truth. I love me some honey buns. Shoot. Not the kind that Larry Reed like, but I like the kind you buy at the gas station, them little $1 honey buns. Put them in the microwave about 15 seconds. Drink you a cup of coffee or something. Oh, I told Jimmy, come on up if he want it, if he's not busy. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. 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 I'm trying. I'm struggling with them honey buns though. That's my weakness, boy. Them dollar, not the ones from at the dollar store, the gas station. Oh, they're so good. I know. I gotta cut back. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, brother, what's happening?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. You can hear me really well?
Yes, sir.
Man, yes, it's good to see you.
I'm doing good. I'm good to see you too. I'm glad neither one of us walking around in some Spider-Man panties. Get an all-inclusive.
Let me tell you.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy, you go ahead. You talk. I don't want to take up any of your time. Go right ahead, sir.
No, we're good.
Oh, Lord, it's about to get bad.
No, first of all, I want to know what is a honey pack. What's a honey pack? I don't know what a honey pack is.
You don't know
what's a honey pack?
Oh, my God. It's this little, it's like the gas station version of Viagra. It's a stimulant.
Oh, no, I don't know nothing about that. I know something about a honey bun. I don't know nothing about a honey pack.
About that honey pack.
Honey pack ain't good for you.
Yeah. Have everybody in your neighborhood scared of you. You be walking around
and wearing a Spider-Man outfits.
Yeah, you have everybody afraid of you. The streets wouldn't be safe with you in a honey pack and some Spider-Man draw.
Listen here, if you live in someplace other than California right now, you need to thank the Lord. Gas here is $4.75, and that is just the bottom tier gas. And now I typically buy my gas at Costco, so I don't really have to, too much stress about it. But let me just tell you, it's $4.75 just to buy gas. So, and I went to Costco, and I'm actually, where am I at right now? I think I'm in the hood. Where am I? This Merino Valley. I'm in Merino Valley right now. Now, and I just call Merino Valley the hood because there's more black people over here. But when you're Merino Valley, Costco, $3.99 for gas. So that's how I save money. I have to go to Costco to buy the gas because it costs so much to buy gas. And I'm sorry, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but you all need to thank the Lord that you don't live in California. You have to pay all these high prices for basic stuff. It's absurd.
My gas is $2.99 today. $2.99. How much is it, Jimmy, over there?
So no, I pay $4.75. I'm about 40 minutes from the airport. That is my taxi ride. $4.75.
For a 40-minute ride?
Yeah, $4.75.
Wow. And my gas.
And that's why he's there. I'm just saying.
My gas is $2.99, and I'm mad. I'm paying $2.99 a gallon. You ride for 40 minutes, and you only had to pay. You didn't even have to pay.
I don't need to drive over here at all. It would be needless. I have no need for a vehicle here because I can jump in a taxi or InDriver or Uber, and because of my U.S. dollars, to them that's expensive. So, and sometimes I might give them a $2 tip. All depends on how
they love you. Then if you tip $2,
man, they love us over here.
They might wait on you to come back out.
Listen, I enjoy my life. Listen, I live the life I love, and I love the life I live. Now, I'm not in those Spider-Man suits, jumpsuit. I never put any of those things on, but whatever makes people feel comfortable, whatever they have to do to stroke their own ego, because that's what narcissists do.
Right.
They do. They try to prove a point silently, well, without saying anything. But I came on because I wanted to say again publicly, because there's some people here that's never heard of the story, because I saw some people in other people's lives saying, well, who is Jimmy Battles? But I'm the one that caused you all this trouble.
No, you didn't cause me no trouble.
No. I'm just saying. One of the things, and I know that Marcellus could attest to this. So a lot of times the reason people try to shut your voice down, and I've always known this because I'm too old of a cat to be schooled by a kitten. I've always known this. A lot of times they try to smother your voice because they got victims too. And they are afraid that your voice may activate basically their voice. My voice could mobilize their voice. And I can't begin to tell you how many people came and thanked me for being strong enough. A lot of it was I was just tired of holding it, but strong enough to talk about it, because now it gives them the ability and it gives them the strength to talk about it, write about it, or whatever. So it was your platform, and that I was able to really free myself. That was the beginning of healing for me, your platform. And so when I got tired of being muted, first, you and I talked about this. A lot of people talked about George Bloomer. They really did. They talked about him, but they didn't even talk about what he did. They talked about his profanity. That's the thing that they hated the most, church people. I can't believe he's cussing like that. Listen at that language. Now they have let all of that overshadow the real thing.
Well, let me interject something right there, Jimmy. I was in a meeting this week, and some people actually got a hold of some of these YouTube videos of mine, and with me cussing, because normally most people know in my normal situation that's not me. Now if you know me personally, I'm gonna say some swear words, but when I'm conducting business, I don't operate like that. So the people was like, well, we're so surprised that you speak like this. And I said to them, I said, well, let me explain something to you Christians who don't read your Bible or you don't do any kind of study. The Apostle Peter had a very, every theologian will tell you, when you look it up, Peter had a cussing and an anger management problem. So much so that the night in which Jesus was betrayed, if y'all know your Bible and you know your account, you just think that he sliced that man's ear off just because? Do you not understand who you're talking to and who you're dealing with? Yeah, and there's a difference between cussing and cursing, okay? So y'all need to learn the difference between cussing and cursing. Now, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm not going to go any further, but Jimmy, I just had to throw that in there because you show running around here talking about upon this rock I'll build my church. And there was a whole reason why Jesus talked to him the way he did, but I'm a hush.
Well, you're right, and I've heard a lot of people say you got to have a Peter in your life. Well, some of them got plenty of Peters in their lives, and we've seen that over the internet. You got a lot of Peters, and ain't that Peter? They getting Peter, chewing on Peter.
Oh, I got it. I picked up what you put down. Oh, I picked it up. I'm just saying.
They letting and it wasn't no. They violating with Peter and. It's all of the above. But what I'm saying is so many people were so engulfed with George Bloomer's language until they let everything else slide. That's the thing they couldn't believe he did was cussing. He was just da-da-da-da. He carried on. Right. He said, I didn't come to F with your soul. But anyways, a lot of people talked about George. But really, we had this conversation. Nobody really talked about that responsible or irresponsible leader that allowed him to come twice and said the reason why she let him come because he was going to help her get some of the other big time preachers that she's been wanting to get to her church. Now, the thing that George Bloomer did was very violating, right? Very violating. And but what's even worse is the leader that was supposed to be covering me that did not protect us, me, Michael Tripp. And I hear there's a third victim in the area. Probably more, but there's another victim in that area that this happened to during the time he was there. So nobody really talked enough about, now you went and got her. She went on her page, but people talked about George, I guess because he was popular, but they sort of let that other leader, my then leader, slide. Like they didn't really talk about her. They didn't talk about how she should have been because she was the shepherd or whatever you want to call it, wolf in sheep clothing. And so that really hurt me a lot because I felt like I was, what is the word? Marcellus, you could help me. It's a word called overlook, but it's overlooked, but there's another word and it escapes me.
Well, you were overshadowed.
I was disregarded. I felt disregarded as well.
You were totally disregarded. But Jimmy, I want to give you a different angle on this. And when you talked about the fact that they concentrated mainly on the cursing, here's what I want to add to this that is a scary thing and that I've had to come to grips with over the years. In a lot of people's mind, when a person is victimized, there's an element in their mind that says to them there was something that the victim did to deserve what was happening to them. Yeah. Now they may not acknowledge it, they may not verbalize it, but there's an area of discomfort and discontent that individuals will have in their own life where they think that there's something that a victim had to do in order to merit what happened to them. And that is such a dangerous foundation and preconceived notion that people have to learn to distance themselves from and remove from their psyche. Because this is what allows so many people in church to have so many things perpetuated upon them. And we make excuses for the behavior of the perpetrator. And we make excuses for the perpetrator because we feel like on some level, the person who was victimized did something to deserve what happened to them. Now, you may not say it verbally, but some of you in the back of your mind, you surely do think it.
Oh, yeah. And nobody really deserves it. And especially when there's taken advantage of. There's nobody deserve it. I mean, they can call it what they will. And you're right, Marcellus. There are people who think, oh, well, they must have did something
They deserved it. They brought it on themselves.
You know what? A lot of people, when they violate you, they're after your innocence.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to they want that because they lost their innocence years ago.
Right.
Many moons ago. A lot of times people are just after your innocence. This is why you find people violating young, inexperienced, because they want to extract their innocence from them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a vile way to look at somebody. It's a vile way to look.
But that's one thing they need to consider about Vincent that everybody is missing in this whole piece. Because I listen to a lot of people say certain things about Vincent they shouldn't be saying. You know, yes, on some level he was complicit on something as time went on. But y'all have to remember that when Larry and Vincent hooked up, Vincent was a very young man. He wasn't an older dude like he is now. You know,
Right.
and I think people keep missing that point. You know, now he's not innocent in all of this. No, I'm not excusing that.
He wasn't. He said he wasn't, and that's the thing I appreciate about him. He came forward. He said, "Listen, I'm no hero. I was complicit."
Exactly.
And that's what I can applaud him for, of his honesty. But what happens sometimes, many times, and I don't know. I want to go back to the church people think a certain way, and I don't know. Well, I do know why. Seemingly, that sector of people always view things in a very narrow view. They don't think outside. They don't think critical.
Right.
They have to depend on somebody else to think for them. You'd be surprised, Marcellus, you won't be surprised how many people go to church and they depend on the leader to give them the word and they don't read it themselves.
There you go.
They are depending on you to tell them what to do. I don't know what it is about us. We like to be told what to do. We like to be led. And
that's slavery. That's from slavery.
It's a slavery mentality. And so in the church, you'll find that a lot of people view things in a very narrow way of viewing. And they don't lose the scales don't fall off their eyes. They don't see through a different set of lens, because normally if you see differently from your leader, then that's when you get a lot of tension going on, because they don't want you to think for yourself. And you know, when I was younger, I think about it. I started in church as a young boy. I was going to church before I was a teenager, right? So growing up in that, it's easier to grasp the attention and be more influential to the young girl, the young boy. Right. And so we sort of see things in a narrow path because we're sort of dependent on them as children. Now, as adults, I don't know why adults are still doing it, but we depend on that adult that said that they're hearing from God, or they're speaking the word, or they carry some type of title, that we follow them. But I hit a certain age where I started questioning things. And when I questioned it to that then leader, it angered them. It is like, why do you keep seeing me as a 14-year-old, a 12, 13-year-old?
Right.
You never see me growing up and being and thinking for myself. So the church people, for some reason, and especially black church people, I can say that because I've been black all my life.
Amen. Me too.
And I'm getting darker, as you can see.
Well, you're on the beach every day.
Yeah, but you'll never find me in a Spider-Man suit.
Look, they all keep saying Spider-Man. Them draws is red, white, and blue. I done told y'all them Superman draws. He trying to let us say, look.
Captain America. Captain America.
No, it's Captain Dingleberry. And we're nowhere in the world gonna fall into that thing. But to your point, let me say this. The church is the only place where grown-ups are perpetually children. You never grow up in an institutional church. The pastor is always looked at as daddy, and and the first lady is always looked at as mama, and you're forever looked at as a perpetual child. Okay? And Jimmy, that is the danger of being in those types of situations, because the moment you let your pastor know, no, I have a brain too, and I am a grown-up just like you. and I have a difference of opinion and I see it differently than you, they cease to hold you in a place to where they can control you, and then you become a danger, and then you become a threat. Because then once you break away from that, then you're a threat now. And so that's a danger, because the church always keeps grown-ups as perpetual children, and that's the danger of it.
And remember when we talked, we were talking offline, and we were talking amongst ourselves, and Lynn said that we were brought up, you don't ever question the pastor.
Absolutely.
And
that's how we were brought up.
That's rule number one for our age group. You don't ever question the pastor. He could be wrong as two left shoes. You don't ever have the audacity to question your pastor on anything. That's a rebellion. That's right. Linda said they call you rebellious.
Oh, they preached on me. I mean, literally, when I was younger and I started thinking for myself, and all of a sudden, the next few years, she was preaching rebellious. I'm like, who am I rebelling against? You mad because I'm not?
You're not a puppet.
I'm not a puppet anymore. And I wasn't even really an adult, right? But I just started speaking out. And I started thinking, I remember, and what killed, this is what really brought this on, when I remember leaving church early because I just got tired of hearing the rhetoric of it. Because I felt like if God was gone, I need to go too. So I would just leave. And I felt like she was finished preaching, because she wasn't really preaching. But I left, and I remember her meeting me outside saying, well, God has been dealing with me, and you'll go to hell for leaving church early. I said, say that again. And she repeated herself. I said, I don't believe that. God is not that kind of God. Now, if I was thinking back then to say this, I would have. Because if she had said I was going to hell for leaving early, well, then certainly she would go to hell for leaving church late, coming to church late, because she was always late. And to this day, it's still late. So when I rebutted against that, and I said, I don't believe it, that's when sort of the chaos that happened. And so, but, I just want to encourage church people, really, please, people, have a mind for yourself. Stop letting people lead you and make you believe stuff. But I also wanted to just say thank you again, because your platform was where my healing began, because talking about it, being able to really speak about it, was a very pivotal moment for me to be able to express myself. And I believe your expression is the highest form of nutrition. And so I was nurtured by my expression, and then healing began. And if you notice, y'all notice, after that, boom, I disappeared, right? Because I needed time. I just exposed my whole life, and I was bleeding, and people were attacking while I was bleeding. Those that said that they were there to help me started attacking me because they couldn't do with my story what they wanted to do with my story.
Right.
And so they started honing in, attacking me, which, honestly, I didn't care, because once I got that out.
Yeah, you were Jimmy Crackcorn. Yeah, let me be clear. Yeah. You were Jimmy. You were Jimmy Crackcorn, and they were being ridiculous, and they were being real rude, and they still have yet to apologize for the foolishness that they had done and that they had said. And I'm just putting it out there.
Narcissists don't apologize.
Oh, I know.
They don't say I'm sorry. They want to just move on, which their apology is not even needed from me. But what they did do was show. Let me say this, and I think I shared this with Daryl. When someone doesn't have the capacity, like literally the mental capacity, to carry the weight of what you've experienced. You know that. I was trying to find a way to get my voice out. But I mean, I knew, and then I knew, and I said, no, this can't happen. And then so I was directed to Daryl. Some people are not, they can't help but be who they are. So some people don't have the capacity to carry what you've experienced, or to even talk on what you've experienced. Because you know what? A lot of them have victims themselves. Larry ain't the only one that got victims. Some of these people out here making these reports, they got victims too.
Yep.
Well, you know what? And I agree with that. And here's the thing. That's why I always say to Daryl, and we always talk about it around here.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't about us. It's about the victim. It is
Yep.
about the people who were brave enough to come forward and tell their story, because there are, and I told the Daryl and the moderators this morning, there are larger conversations that are surrounding this that need to be had. And what's happening and what has happened over the years is that the muddy waters of all of this fighting and going back and forth have caused us not to have the real conversations that need to be had. Because how do you have now Jimmy, this thing gets deep. How do you got to have some real conversation? Like what does a groomer look like and sound like? And what tactics does a groomer use in order to get you to divest yourself of all of your morals, character, and values? I'm just talking. What does a groomer do to protect himself so that he can hide in his sinister ways and the things that he's doing? I mean, we got to go deeper. While funding a groomer and funding dysfunction, as a spiritual person, if you're a person who follows the scripture, what does the Bible say God is going to do to you if you are funding an individual's dysfunction? I mean, we got to go into those types of things. And that's what I told Daryl today. I said, Daryl, I had planned on having some conversations that we haven't even got to yet. And it's so frustrating because people want to throw shots at Daryl. Now, let me stick a pin right there. To all you vloggers that don't think we're listening and you not throwing shots at Daryl, we hear you, and we hear you. We hear all the shots that are being fired. We just don't care. If you that immature and you are that, non-focused, then you keep being non-focused and you do you. But we are not going to let you distract us. We are not going to let you deter us, because there is more information that needs to come forward. There are more victims that need to come forward, and we got to move strategically on what we do and how we do it. So you all need to stay focused and stop throwing your little petty YouTube shots, because nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Most people like that.
It's over.
Yeah.
Most people that are like that, Marcellus, they're very cowardice. Because they'll do it over a camera and over a microphone with a group of people, but they'll never do that face to face. Or, I always say this: if you can't pick up the phone and call, don't get on live and start throwing punches. If you're gonna get in the boxing ring, let's get in there together. Don't be outside the boxing ring, start throwing punches, because that means you're a coward. You're very coward. So. I think there's a lot of stories that a lot of conversations need to be had, and it depends on when they started grooming, what age you were at, and what was your belief system. It's a lot. It's unfortunately there's a lot of people who are suffering, and they heard the guy Vincent. There's going to be more people that's going to come out. I mean, about everything and everybody. Yep. So, but I'm happy that this platform was my healing process. And Daryl, Daryl did say, when I talked to him about sharing my story, he said, now I need to know I need to know how not to re-injure you. So if I'm doing anything or saying anything, let me know. I do not want to re-injure you. That was the best. I'm telling you, that was the best thing for me, because and when if someone is telling your story, if I want to give you a platform to tell your story, I can't deliver it the way I want to deliver it. I need to find out from the victim, hey, what is injurious to you, right? How can this is what we're taught even in the airline industry. If someone comes on your plane and they have some disability, the question you need to ask them is, how can I assist you without injuring you? And that's how we should go about in life. How can I help you without injuring you?
Well, let's get to a bigger and broader question. How do you help a black man or a woman who has been victimized from childhood to adulthood to get to a safe place when they have been victimized in the place that's supposed to nurture them and bring them to wholeness? So now these are the type of questions that we need to really give some thought to and give some articulation to, Jimmy, because this is the kind of stuff. This is where I want to go, because I'm tired of all of this yapping. What does it look like for a black man to come on a worldwide platform and tell you his story, and then you flip the script on him and re-victimize him? So how then do we as individuals take a person's story, take a person's situation, and cultivate it to the place to where we can get them to a safe place? Now, number one, we know they're going to need some type of therapy, right? We know they're going to have to go talk to somebody. But as we as individuals, what can we do to help them get to a safer place? My second point would be, you need to believe them. You know what amazes me is that when a woman is injured, when a woman has been victimized, raped, molested, all kinds of stuff, she is automatically believed in most cases. But you let a man come forward and say, this happened to me, you would be surprised at the responses over these couple of years that we've had to read, and we've had to just shake our heads at and just be amazed at some of these responses. So it's amazing to me. So these are some of the larger questions, and hopefully later we'll be able to talk about that. And I'll go on mute because somebody else is up on the screen. But we got to get there, Jimmy.
Absolutely, I agree 1,000%.
Hello, Queen Tulsa. How you doing?
Greetings, Mr. Daryl and Mr. Jimmy and Mr. Matt Disease, Church Disease. I'm well. How are y'all doing this evening?
Doing good, doing good.
I'm super fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Well, first and foremost, to all the survivors out there, I stand with you as a survivor myself, victim/survivor. When we talk about the church and the church kind of reminds me of home, because it's like whatever goes on in here, it stays here. You shut up, you don't run my business, back to nobody else. And I think that in our community, we have been conditioned to lie and cover things up for so long. Let's take it to the touchy-feely uncle that still gets to come to the barbecue and make everybody feel uncomfortable.
But that's a question that has to be discussed, and this is why I said this is a larger deal, because he's a touchy-feely uncle, but he yet still is your uncle, and somebody loves him. Somebody gave birth to him in the family, and so you gotta deal with the hard questions on how do you deal with him, and further not injure the victim, but also get him to a place to where he can get some help and he can get what he needs, right? You understand?
First it takes, that sounds good, but if a person is out there and they just acting sporadically, you've got to get the help. I'm gonna be honest. I used to, I went through some things in life and I blamed everybody until I went to go get therapy and learn how to process it. And I was with the trauma that I had, they referred me to get an EMDR. That's like a hand and eye motion. You guys look up EMDR. It just helps you reprocess trauma. I think like when it comes to the church, nobody wants to see their pastor in that light, right? And then it just goes back to the secrets. But one thing that I don't like, and I'll stay on topic, is the grooming in the church. And this is going to be, it's not hard to answer, but I think people let their guard down because it is church. The Bible is involved. But when we have these individuals that are predators and that are taking advantage of individuals that are vulnerable. So I think first and foremost, our children, if we do have younger children, even if we have adult children, we need to have the conversation about them, about healthy habits, healthy relationships, and let's stop that stigma of we don't go to no shrink telling them all your business. They're gonna put you on medicine. You have
Right.
a choice whether if you take that medicine or not. So
Mm-hmm.
there is a choice. You may not have had a choice in that abuse, but you have a choice when getting help.
Right.
Can I say something? Can I
Oh,
say
okay.
something?
Yeah. Before you do that, Jimmy, let me say there are stages to grooming, you all, and that's what needs to be discussed, and we have to get into that, and we will get into that. So you all just stay tuned to the channel. But the groomers, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, and we're going to be going into that so you can recognize the signs that you're being groomed. But go ahead, Jimmy.
You know, a lot of it has to, and I heard Queen Tussa, you know, you talked about it's like the house, like your home. What goes on in this house stays in this house. We have to deconstruct at this point. We have to deconstruct our way of thinking. I don't care what they taught us, deconstruct, and that takes time, and then reconstruct. We were taught to lie. We were taught to be silent. You think about it, when your mom was beating your behind and you
You
start
better
crying.
shut up and don't say nothing else before I give it to you again.
Before I give you something to cry about. Well, you're already giving me something to cry about. And that's where it began, not to express how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
It started as children. Don't tell me how you feel. If you do, I'm going to do it more to you. I'm going to inflict pain on you, and I'm going to give you something to cry about. So all of that started then. Like, don't be expressive. Don't share. So now we got to deconstruct. And then we go into the Black church. I don't know about, well, I have gone to a multicultural church, but it's that same mentality. Why? Because they grew up the same way, and they are constantly disseminating the same things. So we got to deconstruct. Now, this generation ain't having it. I'm gonna tell you the difference between us and this generation. They don't even go to church, so they're not even manipulated and controlled by a group of church people. And you know, church is the only place that I know that you can hold a position and there's not a criminal background check. There's not a no continued education, no nothing. We just let you come in because you hit the Messiah time, bow ties, backing up in the Chevrolet, and what was the other tongue he spoke out of boho? Something about hoe, because he is a hoe. And so,
but before Legit Doctor passed away, he has told me, because he's in the Methodist church, to hold any position in leadership, you have to have a background check.
Methodist, not Pentecostal.
Methodist, yeah, he was a
Pentecostal because they want to use their penis at any cost. No, it's the truth.
I know it's just the way you just said it. Just matter of fact, it's like boom.
Listen, the Methodist Church has something different, and also in order to preach for them, you need to have a degree in the Methodist Church.
That's right. You gotta go to school.
You got to go to school. They want you to, and they want a script of your. They want a script of your message that you're going to preach, because they need to know what you're going to say. It's different in that. I'm Black Pentecostal churches, and I'm sure it's probably happened in so many others. It's out of balance, and this is why you don't see people a part of that system anymore. And people focus their whole life on church. They grew up in church. They don't know nothing else. But there's so much manipulation and darkness and evil that goes on underneath it's too much to talk about now. But I'm so happy that I'm free. I am free. I'm free from it. I'm telling you, that religious system it can be a damnable, evil vice.
Right.
Mr. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that those of us who have suffered, and the story that just recently came out, I'm really sorry to hear that. It makes my heart bleed to hear about the manipulation and all of that, paying money just to keep you quiet. Listen, I'm sorry, Queen.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just gonna ask Mr. Darrell. Well, I was gonna say this. I wasn't here when you first broke the story, Mr.
Mhm.
Darrell, but how do you feel now that you're being vindicated? The truth has is surfacing its way on out. And what does justice look like for you?
Well, it's if you're speaking about justice, I'm not seeking any justice. I wasn't victimized. I want the victims to get justice.
Yeah, the justice of the victims.
Whatever they decide, that's their decision. If they want to pursue something civilly or criminally, that's totally on them. I'm not trying to sway them one way or the other. I want them to do what they're comfortable with doing. If all they wanted was to have their voice heard, great. If they want to go further, they have my full support. Whatever they decide to do, that's what I want them to do, and I'll support them either way. I'm not trying to inject myself in any way. But as far as people have been saying it a lot, oh, Darrell, I know you feel vindicated. Sometimes, depending on when you catch me, I might say, yeah, I feel vindicated. But the truth of the matter is, I knew I was always doing the right thing. So this has just gone full circle. That's all it is.
You know what else, Darrell? People knew you were doing the right thing. Those people that said, oh, now, yeah, he was telling the truth. They knew you was telling the truth all along. But because of circumstances and who they had to appease, they couldn't say it. But they knew it. These people knew you weren't making this stuff up. Anytime you bring victims on to talk about something, they were just interested in shutting down the insignificant blogger that they started out saying you was the insignificant blogger.
Yeah.
But you were the one that they went after.
Right.
You had all the victims coming on your platform because so many others have lost so many of us left other platforms because we couldn't trust them. And we found you to be the trusted person. But these people knew. They knew what you were saying was right. It's just about sometimes people, they can know it's the truth, but because of who it is, they'll fight the truth.
Yeah, the messenger. Don't focus on the messenger, focus on the message. I from experience just watching, I know that the victim survivors are definitely proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm a new creator and I follow you and I appreciate your hard dedication and your work for the truth. And that's what we need to do. And I feel like what you're doing is breaking cycles and generational curses. You know what I'm saying? You're a leader, you have a big audience, and we need more of this. Any way I can help and help promote you and get any information out, I'm willing to do that. It's Black History Month. You're making history, my brother. Actually, all three of y'all, I'm proud of you and keep shining. Keep shining bright. And justice is yours. Vengeance is God's.
Thank you. And you do the same. I mean, use your voice for good and people will come to you.
Just I mean, you got to go through something. You know, you're always, anytime you're trying to do right, there's, I anticipate that there's going to be opposition. If there's never any opposition, I know I'm not going in the direction that I'm supposed to be going in. But the sad part about this situation is, I think so many people have lost what's important here. And that's why I keep reiterating it to everybody, that what's important is the victims here. And there is no, as far as justice for the victims, let me tell you how I would answer this. Justice for the victims would be whatever they deem is justice for them.
Exactly.
Because I don't think that none of us came out here seeking justice for them. That was never the intent. The intent was to just simply let them have their voices heard. Now, wherever the chips may fall, then that of course. But through their voices being heard, we shook the tree rattled, and it just done shook out a whole bunch of pedophiles, some sexual deviants, the church mafia. It done shook out a whole lot of stuff. Now, unfortunately, Darrell was unfamiliar with this, but
God,
but I am not. So, and Jimmy is not. Anybody who has been in church and been in the type of roles that we have been in, we are fully aware of what goes on in the institution. Now, let me also be clear. I don't care if you are still in the institutional church and you're going to church. That is wonderful. I'm not trying to disparage you from doing that. Now that just goes to show you how much I've grown, because normally I tell you to get the hell out of there. But but let me tell you, if it is serving you and you feel that it is serving you, most certainly you should be there. Okay. So I'm not even telling you to stay out, but we need to have broader conversations. And this is not just a black thing, because in a couple of months, I'm going to introduce you guys to a whole new group of people who have been victimized. They were in a cult similar to some of the stuff that's going on here, and they're not black. And so you guys, I mean, honest to goodness, this is rampant, and this is something that we have to have a conversation, and we don't make it a black thing or a white thing. We need to make it it's a sinister, predatory thing for what these predators are doing, and we have to focus on those types of aspects, so that no matter what kind of church you're in, or what kind of cult or religion or whatever you're in, you can tell when you're being groomed and what that looks like.
Yes. Identifying where you are, what's going on, being able to, And it's so unfortunate when you get people as children, and that's you taking their innocence, and that's all they know. And, but listen, y'all, thank you for allowing me to come on, Daryl.
Oh man, my pleasure, brother. Anytime anytime I'm up, you when you're not on the beach or on the pool, grace us with your presence.
Man, listen, I love the life I live, and I live the life I love.
Hey, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Queen Tulsa, thank you so much as well. Jimmy, as always, because I'm always talking to you guys. But thank you, Queen Tulsa, for your input tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
But listen,
Gratitude.
I have to do what the devil won't do, and that is I got to leave y'all alone. I got to go because I got to pack.
I'm about to get out of here too, because I got to go make some money. But yeah, I
Good night, guys.
Good man. Oh no, it's Spider-Man. What is the Spider-Man theme?
It's no Spider-Man. I done told y'all a million times that's red, white, and blue underwear. It's Dr. Captain Dingleberry. It's Captain Dingleberry.
And when he takes off, he's a what's the word we say? He say when he
Rudabadookie. Rudabadookie. Up, and Rudabadookie. He don't even say away. He just say up, Rudabadookie. I'm just saying.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'll be back soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. God bless you. All right, y'all. Good night. And I'm gonna leave you with this. Marcel, here we go. I want to hear your commentary on this one more time after we play it.
Glory to God. Some of your faces are going to be in the newspaper. Some of your faces are going to be on TV, showing the before and the after picture. Glory to God, because God
a Rudabadookie. A weem away, a Rudabadookie. That's all I got for you. That's it. I'm done. I ain't got no more energy for that nigga.
The next time we on, I promise you we'll address that. We'll address that, I promise you. Well, I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to make this money. And thank y'all for coming out. Totally went way off the script, but I had a good time. I'm glad we were all able to talk, and I hope y'all had a good time too. And Rudabadookie. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night.